Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today and finding some time in your packed business schedules to attend our webinar. The topic of today's webinar is how to spy on your competitors easily. Our session will include question and answers after speakers' presentations, so please feel free to add your questions in chat box and we will answer them after the speeches will be over. Today's session is hosted and organized by SEMrush team and before we start, I'd like to introduce our speakers. Alexandra Tachalova is a corporate communication and brand manager at SEMrush, and Dmitry Puhaysky is a key account manager at SEMrush. I think we are ready to move forward with our webinar topic. I'm more than sure that everyone here is curious about their competitors' marketing activity and search engine marketing strategy. During our webinar, we'll try to give more transparency for methods and sources of gaining such data. Do you think that this slice of a pie can be really tasty? I'm sure that's yes. Let's imagine that it's your market share today. You have a pretty good SEO visibility, running successful ad campaigns, and having sufficient flow of happy customers. But if you can expand your market with the help of your competitors, if you can double, triple, or quadruple your revenue, then I'm sure you'll be interested in knowing how to achieve it. First of all, let's clarify what data your competitor can share with everyone, especially with you. The first one will be general competition landscape, which includes such metrics as market trends and popular search queries. Such piece of data can be extremely useful when you'd like to find the best options to gain more traffic and explore the hidden or missed opportunities. The second one is really important when you are interested in making your business more competitive and good looking for your competitors' customers and website visitors. It also can give you a good bench of ideas on how you can improve your search engine strategy and provide more interesting content to your audience. The last one is a real honeypot to any marketing person or business owner. Have you ever thought that your competitors share their secrets when they are running their marketing campaigns? For example, ad campaigns offer a significant discount on special products, give you a lot of information. So your competitors like to get rid of some items, or perhaps they won't sell these items anymore. Or this might be a seasonal discount and you need to give your customers some competitive offers too. Otherwise, your business might be at risk. We are going to talk more about this later, so stay tuned. Okay, and the question is, what kind of data we can collect when we are talking about general competition landscape? The great source of data is Google Trend tool, which allows the trend of searches for any specific keyword. So take a look at a trend by branded keyword ASOS. It looks pretty set for a worldwide trend. And what about United Kingdom on the trend? It is even lower than the previous one. It seems that this is no growth of interest for this keyword. That's a great luck for ASOS competitors who should be starting to gain more traffic and sales. Here I'd suggest you to take around 3 or 5 competitors and make the same trend for worldwide and especially for your local market. You can easily see the weak and strong competitors and split them for your future analysis. Also, it might be interesting to explore the rising trends of your competitors' keywords, which help you improve your search engine strategy. Mostly, it gives you the ideas about what kind of content and goods your potential and current customers are searching for and will be searching for in the nearest future. The other source of data can be Google Auto-Suggest, which shows you the most popular keywords for the current period of time. So you can use it for content ideas or advising campaigns to expand your market. You can use Google Auto-Suggest in Google itself by searching in Google by specific keywords or using the special tool Ubersuggest. That's a great free tool which creates a list of Google Auto suggestions automatically and not only by specific keywords but by all keywords we start from your keyword. So if you see on the screenshot which demonstrates this tool, and you will understand, you can easily understand why it's a must-have tool. As you can see, with the help of mentioned above tools, you can give a good starting point for your future search marketing strategy, which should be targeted on your potential customers. But how to get the most relevant information about your customers? How to know what the audience of your competitors' potential customers, what they'd love to browse for on a web, what are their interests. Let's try to figure out the answers on these questions with the help of similar web tool. Take a look at your competitors, or on this slide you can see on ASOS competitors traffic sources which can be generated with only one click in the similar web tool. So you can reconsider your strategy and use all the sources which uses your competitors. Do your sources give you the same effectiveness? Maybe you should reconsider your strategy and pause some of your channels. I'd like to highlight here especially the email marketing and social media channels, which are extremely important for e-commerce sector and any customer-oriented businesses. So, do you know exactly from about your competitors' traffic and from which countries it came to their websites? So, on SimilarWeb, you can browse this data, and maybe it's time to promote your business on more markets too. Especially when we talk about European market, it's really important to collect visitors from nearby countries too. It's not so expensive to hire a freelancer, and localize your website to other languages might give a great boost for your website traffic. If you already built a link building strategy, then take a look at this data. The similar web tool shows you from which websites the visitors come to your competitors' websites, and then where they go after visiting it. How you can use this data? How can you use this data? First of all, you can try to publish your content on the websites, on their websites which are referring sites, as you can see on the screenshot. Or you can make another trick: put the ads on the destination sites and collect the traffic from these sources. The key point of any successful marketing campaign is to share the relevant data to others. You can spend a lot of hours on investigating your competitors' customers, or just grab the data within one click. That's a great source of new content ideas, which will be for sure interesting for your users. Now, about the rivals marketing secrets and search engine strategy will tell you our another speaker, Dmitry. Now I'm going to change the presenter. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.
Website example which Alexandra just went through is going to be asos.com. Okay, so again, I will not be covering all the functionality of SEMrush, so I will be covering the most interesting one, where you can actually analyze your competitors, well, see dynamics of their campaigns, well, basically your ability to build a successful AdWords campaign. So we're going to asos.com website. Just type it in SEMrush working panel. And here you see lots of graphs, obviously lots of statistics. So just to sum up, we have a database of 95 million keywords in total. So, and here we find all the keywords for both organics and AdWords for asos.com. So let's look at the organic keywords for asos.com. So I'll just click on the full report. You can see that we have 100,000, 106,000 keywords total in organic keywords for ASOS.com. So if we look at this table here, the overview, so we can see that ASOS receives 1.1 million visits over the past 3 days in traffic, SC traffic, and if they're running an ads campaign, they would have spent 852,000 US dollars on that traffic. Okay, so here we see the list of all the keywords that organic keywords that ASOS has. Well, this column, actually, you can see the description of all the columns once you are ready to use SEMrush here. So that gives you the position of the site for the search query. So if you're wondering what this in commas, they're just the position which was updated, which we get from the last update, actually. Okay, so here in this graph databases, you see the database distribution basically. So so for ASOS, we see that the most of its keywords are located in UK and the US, so like 20% roughly for these two countries. But we obviously see some presence in other countries like Canada, Netherlands, like basically all our database are presented here in this good example. Okay, so so now I would like just to switch to the competitors part. So we're at organic research section. So I just want to jump to competitors. Okay, here you find another table with very interesting statistics. So basically, we have many requests from our customers saying, okay, I have my own website and well, I know like 1 or 2 competitors, but I just want to know more in order for me to create the successful campaign or just to know them and see what kind of products they promote and where they're competing with me. So here you can basically, you see the list of all the competitors. What is important here is to use the table common keywords. So you see how many common keywords you and your competitor have. So in this particular example, I would like to take those two, Boohoo.com and Forever21.com, so they're the competitors of ASOS.com. Like for example, with Boohoo, we have ASOS have 9,700 common keywords, and Forever21 it has 11,800 keywords in common. So we want to know more about those keywords, obviously, right? So we just want to know where we match with those competitors. So simply click on the common keywords on that figure, and it brings me directly to the domain vs domain report. It's loading, 1 second. So now we see another table which shows you all the common keywords that we have ASOS have with Boohoo. Well, we can also see them in graph. Like if you look at the chart here, well, it actually shows you here the correlation, how many common keywords you have with Boohoo.com. So it's 9,700, and those are the keywords, 98,000 that are not the total amount of keywords. If we look at the Boohoo.com, they have like 16,000 keywords, so we compete only on 9,000 out of this. Okay, so if we look at the, like, let's take another competitor, Forever21.com, just to have more statistics. So just click on go. So in here you see like the positions of those keywords for those these 3 websites. So if you look at the chart here, so here you see the interaction of those competitors. So obviously we have more common keywords with Forever 21, and the total amount of keywords Forever 21.com has is 47,000. Now, for example, I want to know that, like in this chart, you can see that they have 47,000. So I just want to know what the keywords Forever 21 has, and I don't have. So I just go to this sign symbols, and I put minus here and minus here. So basically, what it gives me the information of on all the keywords that here in this example I have and my competitors don't have, but you can do it also like vice versa. You can see here, you can if you do it other way around and you just change the competitors. So we start again. Yeah, basically here you can see what keywords Buhu.com has and we don't have. So probably we need to be we also need to buy those keywords in order to compete on the same products that's listed here. So now just to go on the symbols again. So the division symbol, it gives you the unique keywords. So the keyword that Asos.com is ranked for and Buhu.com and Forever 21 is not, and vice versa. So if we just go again for the link, okay, so we can see here the graph. So Forever 21 obviously is ranked for Forever 21 and Buhu.com and Asos.com is not. Well, the same goes for Asos and the other list of keywords. Okay, so well, you can filter the report by like by volume, by CPC, by competition of advertisers. So you can play around, and also what is more important, you can just export your data in Excel or CSV format. Just send me an email and we will do like the 101. Me and my team we will do 101 demo, particularly with your website, and we see who are your competitors, how you can like work out on your AdWords strategy, create your own campaign. And well, basically that's all for domain vs domain. I would like to also cover this another very useful tool, which is called position tracking. So with the position tracking, so you can monitor the daily positions of your competitors for organic and AdWords keywords in Google. So we just type Asos.com here. Again, no, sorry, we just start a new campaign by adding new project. Okay, we just type Asos.com, for example. Yeah. Then we just choose the location. Okay, in our example, it's going to be US. So you can also like narrow your search by putting region and city. So, but we just put United States. Then you choose your competitors. So our friends, Buhu and Forever21.com. So we just add them. So we skip that step. For the AdWords, yeah. I mean, once you looked at domain vs domain report, you see, okay, I wanna receive the statistics on like the keywords which I would like to get an update on a weekly basis, let's say. So you just put the keywords that you would like to have. Like for example, maxi dresses. Party dresses. There are like two options. You either can enter them manually, or you can get them from the file like txt or scv, or directly from SEMrush. So you just add those keywords, and then you just see this 6-step notify me. So you can receive actually the information on those keywords, updates on those keywords on the weekly basis, and then just type create project and start tracking. Okay. So basically, I would say those are the main tools that you need to know from SEMrush in order for you to compete against your competitors and create successful AdWords campaign. And again, if you will have some questions, or if you would like to have one-to-one demo, I will be more than happy to provide it for you. Okay, so in the end of our presentation, I just want to share with you the slide which gives you the includes the link for 1 week promo on SEMrush Pro plan. So you will have a time to just to follow it, and for 1 week you can play with our product. You can see how useful it can be for you, and obviously you will have some questions. Anytime you can contact me or Alexandra. We'll be happy to help you.